If you are an expat, a digital nomad, or someone who splits their time between the US and abroad, counting your days is not just a scheduling issue, it is a critical tax event. I am Justin Reslan, CPA and founder of My Millennial CPA, and today we are breaking down the substantial presence test and its structural impact on your tax return. Your residency status dictates everything. It determines whether you are taxed like a U.S. citizen on your worldwide income or like a non-resident on just your U.S. source income. Getting this architecture wrong can lead to severe penalties or missed international treaty benefits. The IRS uses two primary forensic tests to determine your status. The first is the green card test. If you hold a green card at any time during the year, you are a resident for tax purposes. It's that simple. The second test is the substantial presence test, which is where the math gets complicated. To pass this test and be considered a tax resident, you must be physically present in the US for at least 31 days during the current year and 183 weighted days during a 3-year look back period. This is where people get caught off guard. The IRS doesn't just look at this year, it looks at this year and the 2 years prior, and they weigh the days differently. Here's the formula. Your days in the current year are counted at 100%. Your days in the previous year are counted at 1/3, and your days in the year before that are counted at 1/6. Any part of a day spent in the US counts as a full day. Let's look at a quick example. Say you spent 120 days in the US in 2026, 90 days in 2025, and 60 days in 2024. The math is 120 plus a third of 90, which is 30, plus a sixth of 60, which is 10. So the total equals 160 total weighted days. And since you are still under the 183-day threshold, you are not considered a resident yet. Why does this architecture matter? Because residents file Form 1040 and pay tax on income earned anywhere in the world. Non-residents file Form 1040-NR and typically only pay tax on U.S. sourced income. There are exceptions for certain visas, and there is a closer connection exception you can claim using Form 8840 if your true tax home is abroad. If you are unsure of your status and want to ensure you are not leaking wealth through improper filing, visit mymillennialcpa.com to book a structural audit of your travel logs. We will run the math and build your defensible tax architecture. Let's protect your wealth together.